Good morning and happy Saturday to everybody. Getting ready to play some Star Wars. And hopefully your Saturday is off to a good start. Yeah. Which button do I push? Okay. Letting the fun intro music play. I hope my arcade tour wasn't too cringy. Handheld cell phone. I need to practice that stuff for the expo coming up because I want to share the show with you guys.
But we're all in. Tilt the world with a cheeky grin. Positive vibes, let's take the lead. Pinball life is all we
Old guy throat clear. I sound exactly like my father when I do that. It's just the worst. I gotta not do that. Welcome to the live stream, folks. Excited for today. Had a really positive first showing of Star Wars last night. Got the machine all hooked up, the audio video hooked up, got it leveled, it's set to 6.9, 6.8 pitch on the playfield. No issues so far. But yeah, as the stream progresses this morning, I'll go through different things that I love about it, different things that I'm not worried about, but different things about it. And Mets fan, welcome in. Thank you for the compliment on my shirt. You know, my wife bought this shirt. My best friend Mike and I, we both got one. We used to play a game on Oculus called After the Fall, and we would say, "Oh, we're gonna go play the Pew Pew." I don't know where it came from. It was so stupid, but anyways, we would always say that. We're like, "Oh, we're gonna go downstairs and play the Pew Pew." So I got this shirt and he got it too. But I thought, what is more fitting than the like Star Wars vibes shirt to wear? So yeah, I put it on today.
Hello, motherfucker.
And thank you as always, Brad, on Facebook for the like. Appreciate the and Bradley McFadden, a friend, has a food truck. I believe the food truck trailer was called Holy Tacos. There was the competition yesterday. I don't remember the name now. What a failed conversation. I'll ask my wife, but we're at a field lacrosse tournament this weekend. The family is pissing rain. It is like maximum rain piss outside, and but there's a Mexican food truck, and I think it's the competition to my friend Bradley McFadden. It wasn't Holy Tacos, so it couldn't be as good. I feel like that was the name. But anyways, we're here doing business today. The business is we're going to play some Star Wars. Shout out to those who came for the late shift stream last night. That was fun. I like that. It was cool. So far, initial feelings. Oh, also welcome in Jay Biscuity. I appreciate the cookie emotes. The cookie emotes only make me now want to consume cookies, which I think we have some upstairs. We have like packaged good cookies that I'm like not allowed to eat for some reason. It's like my wife can detect when I'm going into the cupboard and like packaged cookies are opened. They're like for lunches only. It's Shadowtronics. Welcome to the stream this morning. Hope it's going to be a good one. I know it's going to be a good one. Yesterday was a good warm-up game, a couple-hour warm-up game on Star Wars. Found the shots, learned what you can backhand, what you should backhand, learned about opening the Death Star's mouth. You got to open the Death Star's mouth by hitting it hard with the ball. And then the door comes down and it makes like a Star Trek door sound, like "Sew, sew," and it falls down. So that's cool. We talked a little bit about Jabba, who I called Yoda, and probably like made people block me. But also, I did a bit of a games room tour. I'm going to check out the VOD, just doing a live from my cell phone. I don't know if it's going to work, but we want to test it for when I'm at Expos because I want to go live and share some stuff. But I need to test the technology. It looked good, Shadow. Okay, you watched it on computer, on full screen? Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, because I think when I do I want to share the experience of going to Expo for those that aren't at Expo by just, if there's highlights or stuff that's interesting, I'll just go live and then people can check it out in the VODs or YouTube or something. And I don't know. I just like to keep the channel going because I won't be live streaming pinball. I'll be live streaming pinball stuff. And so the biggest variable will be Wi-Fi or 5G on location. That's going to be what I'm going to try to work my magic to get on whatever their corporate Wi-Fi is at the Expo. So, but yeah, again, I just want to say sincerely, I hope everyone's day for Saturday's off to a good start. I don't know. I feel like one of the only battles that Johnny Button and I are going to have is like which restaurant to go to. I feel like we're foodie people. But also, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a fun time. Plus I had reconstructive surgery on my arm. I try to not do arm wrestling. I feel like that's the one thing, like if I were ever to break my arm off, like cartoon style, that would be one of the activities that would cause it. And I feel like we would be less friends after if Johnny Button broke my arm off. But yeah, hi to Carla on YouTube as well, on all the platforms today. Hoping I checked my VOD from yesterday. The sound seemed pretty good. I kind of can't wait. So I mean, let's not wait. Let's play.
D. The ratings indicate the shot multiplier is active.
Is there 2 magnets here? I could have sworn the ball moved over to the right flipper there, kind of like not on my doing.
We have to hurry.
One thing that's annoying, the left flipper button's a little sticky. It'll probably loosen up. Game over. That was a fast game. I think it has to get broken in. I think you're right, Shadow. Happy to see you in the stream too, Shadow. Shadowtronics has had some success in the VPin tournament community. Having fun over there. Also, the road building seems very addictive. I come and I lurk in your stream once in a while too, but sometimes if I'm just popping in and out, but it looks fun. What I want to do is make more time to dedicate to my virtual pinball, because especially now that there's like 5 or 6 friends who are in that ecosystem and playing tournaments. That's so cool. So I got to make time. This fall and winter, I'm going to make time. The pinball community has just been amazing. So, but yeah, this stream, as always, is brought to you by my cup of coffee, which fuels me in my shenanigans. Yeah, the bear situation is getting a little bit out of control. Again, I talk about the bears on the live stream because you know what? The bears are a problem. Like every time I go outside, there's bears. They must live like adjacent my house. They're they're my house adjacent or bear. I'm bear adjacent. I don't know. But like there's a little creek near my house. I used to really like enjoying walking down and like relaxing, but now I'm sure they live there and like I feel like it's their territory, and I'm not sure how fast I can run back up that hill. Also, very important detail, I used a 3rd shot of sugar-free vanilla syrup in my coffee today, and it is delicious. Very important life detail, I'm sure. Old man throat clear. Jay Biscuity, I have not heard of such a thing that I plug in outside your house that makes a loud sound if it detects a bear. No, I don't have that. That's interesting. I live in a pretty like populated area, though. It's not rural at all. It's at the base of a mountain, but it's like basically a subdivision. So I don't know if I could have that because there's so many bears. But like I do have camera systems that detect animals, and I can trigger an alarm probably. That's a good question. I know I can do like a 24 volt out. I should have like a propane cannon out there. But also, Retro Tech, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I also love this game. Just got it. It's like the 3rd hour playing it. But Jay Biscuity, talking about the bears, they are no longer afraid of the air horn. Like I have an air horn, like a this kind. like a one of those, but real life. And they're no longer afraid of it. Like they will not run from it. It's concerning. So I was going to pick up some bear bangers, which you're probably familiar with too. Like they go on the end of a stick and you shoot them. They will run from that. But the only problem is if you shoot it past them, they'll run at you. It's, you know, but anyways, let's play some pinball too. But Did I plunge? I didn't plunge yet.
Williamson. Those guys must really be desperate. This could really save my neck.
Ski passing works nicely there too. I gotta check the settings because I really like it in when I'm live streaming. I like it when I hold a flipper, it pauses the modes. Maybe it's a John Borg design thing or their coder, because it's not pausing the modes when I hold the flippers. It might be a setting.
Multiplier is lit. I advise you to collect it.
Yeah, like it's just taken away. It doesn't stop at all. Maybe we'll see if it does at instant. Yeah, even at instant info, it doesn't stop the timer. It's just good to know. I mean, I might be able to turn that
Don't
off.
have it with me. Tell Java.
Ball 1 locked. I suggest we...
Even I get bored at some time.
Ball 2 locked.
Okay, so, and again, a lot of you probably know this by now, but there's two different areas to lock a ball that I'm noticing. Obviously the Death Star, and then over here in the loop lane.
Take this any longer.
Sorry about the mess.
Frustrating. And the light was flashing there. I could have used it. The light, the force lock light on the action button. Going to do a playfield tour for those who weren't here last night. We have Yoda and the flashing lights in his eyes, their eyes. Can't assume a gender. This is the LE, but the premium will also have the light up insert there. I feel like these sort of things need to get modded, but you know, they do look good. So there's that. I mean, let's be honest, these do look like bobbleheads, but they don't look out of place. So we're just going to live with them and not complain. The AT at AT. I would love some source material if we could prove what to call this freaking thing. But I've only seen it get down on its like front legs once. See that as like, you know, not 3D printed. Looks nice. And then this guy. So look at the color. Like, doesn't Jabba look like a little bit of a nightlight? Like, I love it. I don't know what it is. I love it. It makes me feel like I'm in a 90s arcade. I don't know if that was like a thought out choice, but I'm sure it was. There's the hyperspace, you know, back tunnel. Leads around and then comes back down this wire form, feeding this lane. There's my favorite insert on any playfield. Extra ball. There's one here too. So I'll learn more and more about how to qualify these things too. The Sarlacc pit, which you can't really see from where you guys are. on the live stream from the camera above. It's very hard to see here too, but basically underneath, you can sort of see it there. Underneath Jabba is a round kind of funnel that the ball spins on, kind of like with some ABBA vibes. And Best of Chops. I think it was Best of Chops wanted to see the back glass. It's hard for me to show it really well, but also, one thing that kind of, I don't like to use the word disappointment, but man, I would have liked to see some freaking metal flake in the paint on the powder coat. You know what I mean? Like it's flat blue. Like it looks good and it goes with everything. But also, I do have some other feedback, Stern. The T molding looks like a blind person put it in. I'm gonna have to, like, it's uneven. I mean, no, I shouldn't actually say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back there for a second. That would be implying a blind person in a negative connotation. That's not what I meant. It looks like it was put in with someone who wasn't looking, not a blind person. I wouldn't say anything negative about, you know what I mean? That was, my grandma was blind and I'm going blind. So, yeah, the T-molding looks a little bubbly on one side, but I can fix that. I put in the T-molding on my jaws. And changing T-molding, by the way, if you haven't done it before, is a nightmare. Definitely Google how to do it before you try it, because you have to trim edges. There is a way to do it wrong, but
Well, Princess Leia is wondering about Master Luke. He hasn't come back yet. She doesn't know where he is.
It was unfortunate.
Use the action button to control your Jedi powers.
Loop, yeah, We Buy Pinball says loop wireforms are definitely a thing for Stern now. Enough people must have said they like them because I love the one in King Kong. Like more than I'm, I was so excited when I got King Kong the first few times. Like, oh man, it just felt so good. Like you did that big long route it took. And We Buy Pinball, yes, I've been backhanding the Death Star with more success. However, to open the Death Star, I've been, forehanding it from the right flipper. It seems like you really need to hit it hard to open it, and it goes sew. It goes like sew. But then once it's open, I've been successfully backhanding it with the left flipper. So yes. Yeah, I love me some wireforms too. The loopier, the better. Well said, Jay Biscuity. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so from that last game, new things I'm loving. I love it when the two pop bumpers fight each other. Do-do, do-do, do-do. That was cool. That was really cool. I really like that. I don't feel like I've been really engaged in any modes yet. Not that I've really been chasing or trying to, but I haven't stumbled my way into a memorable mode yet. There's still opportunity to do that. I really like hitting it up into the hyperspace ramp in the center. That is rad. The Stormtrooper helmet head over here absolutely looks like a Pez. I mean that in like a positive, kind of funny nostalgia porn way. And then Jabba looks exactly like a nightlight in a warm, happy way. I love it. What else? The spinners and the sound they make are awesome. There is a unique and annoying sound that happens when the ball goes in the out lane. It's like tss, tss, tss. I know it probably means something, but it confuses me and I don't know what to think about it. The toys look of pretty good quality in person under lots of light. I think they look really good. The Death Star, I mean, to me, it could be really intricate, but it matches the rest of the toys. They look like toys from our era. So, no complaints there. No complaints at all. The light show in the expression speaker lighting and the expression cabinet lighting on the interior and the art blades is excellent. I found that Dungeons and Dragons, when they integrated the speaker lighting, it was initially not good. The colors didn't match what was happening. So for example, if there was white on the playfield, the white on the speakers was a different hue. It seems to be better now, but again, just verbalizing some stuff. I don't know what else. As we play, I learn different things I like. The ball that's stuck behind Jabba's tail, I'm going to polish it because it looks a little greasy. overall, something else that is kind of cool is minor, but the shooter lane has lights underneath it that kind of move forward. I think that's a cool look. Changes in the code. I turned the ball save up to 15 seconds. I keep a 50. I play, if I have like a drain off the launch, I have a ball save. I do that on all my machines. Didn't really change much else.
Super skill shot completed.
No magnet, no force save.
Junior.
Ooh, ball save came out of nowhere. I wonder if that was one of my sympathy ball saves I have. So.
The Jedi ball save is... Enter your initials, friend.
So I got some sort of champion. So Jay Biscuity is going to get your turn on it today. Do you know what kind of machine you're playing on at, you're talking about at the Corbin Pinball Museum? Is that what you're talking about? Did I get that right? So do you know if you're going to play on a, which model they got?
You've achieved Jedi status.
Okay, it's good to hear the pros are making it on location. Again, I haven't been following, but I was worried they were going to push out all of the LEs and then pros and maybe like take their time with the premiums. I do have one piece of constructive feedback for Stern. There's like a fender gap between the expression lighting and the art blade below it. I've put on 3 sets of the expression lighting. They've got to do better. If this was your 1967 Camaro and it had a fender gap like that, you would be, you know, not selling it at Barrett Jackson. But that's my, you know, I'm noticing that a little bit. Looking from the side, you see, you know, there's a gap. I'll show it to you guys again. But Dirty Pool Jeff, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you. We're playing Star Wars for the second couple hours. Got it in last night. So one thing you're noticing too, so right now it's playing what I think is the non-licensed music. I believe they chose to do that because, you know, at the end of game screen, there's not a lot you can do to mute it. So if you're on a live stream, I feel like this isn't one of the tracks though, is it? Or is it? Yeah, so this is shout out to Strung Detroit. I'm gonna pronounce something one day and it's gonna end up being like funnily racist or something. Anyways. Well, thank you for the new follow, I appreciate it. But so Dirty Pool Jeff, this track is not licensed, is it? Or Stern's licensed, I believe, because when you go into the menu and turn off the licensed songs, it kind of plays this one the entire time. Maybe we'll play, how about this We Buy Pinball? We'll do a co-op play. It's less competitive. Yeah, like I think they fed it into the same AI program I used for my like hold music when I start the stream, and it's like That's my favorite shot. Circling the toilet bowl. I do like the front-facing scoop underneath Darth Vader, and I like how you can't see it. It's not just out in the open like that.
Bonus multiply. It may be advantageous for us to collect a mystery award.
Not able to hit blue shots. Oh, crap. Ball 3. Dang. No extra balls.
Bless my circuits, you did it!
Oh, high score number 2. Womp, womp. If I didn't drain that last ball, would have been able to get the score up a little bit. But, I'll be right back.
I do believe they think you are some sort of god. Well done! You will be remembered throughout the galaxy.
Literally tripped over a wire, basically like destroying it. Okay, well. Yeah, Papa Guy, I'm not also like a massive Star Wars fan. So far, I'm like digging this game though. I don't know, it's fun. I needed a fun pinball game. Dungeons and Dragons is just like self-torture. It's fun, but you know, how many times I walk away from Dungeons and Dragons wanting to like list it for sale. But then they do a code update and it's just awesome, so I don't know. Literally 50-50 on that one. Was the GC? All right, 145. No, that was the last game. What is that? I haven't watched this video yet. Is this just like its own self-trailer? I'm just watching the LCD. I haven't even watched this yet. Thank you for the resub by Zydeco Wookie and the new followers. New followers and resub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Helps support the channel, helps me be able to buy and replace equipment like this wire I just tripped over, and like now the sound doesn't sound as good. Oh well.
Three waters lit.
That didn't help. No ball save. I'm just gonna full punch.
J. Super skill shot completed.
That was a
I felt a
fun
great
backhand.
disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
Rock a ball inside the Death Star.
Shit.
It's too young, Junior.
Remember, a Jedi can feel the force flowing through him.
D.
I'd like to not brick anymore if that's okay.
I. The Jedi Ball Saber is now fully functional.
Am I not post-passing?
Yeah, I've flown from one side
That's
of the
one
galaxy
interesting
to
way
the
to
other.
post
Seen a lot
pass.
of strange stuff, but I've never seen anything to make me believe there's one all-powerful force.
With the blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight?
Look out! The Emperor's directed the fleet to attack.
Good luck. You too.
So, backhanding with the left flipper into the Death Star seems to work pretty well. Opening the Death Star from the right flipper with speed has been a better approach. So RetroTech X on YouTube is saying the build quality of this in regards to, I commented that the flippers sound different. They sound more solid. And I think they're more punchy, if that's possible.
Super
Yeah,
skill
it's a-
shot completed.
Definitely a discussion
Eyes can
point.
deceive you, don't trust them.
Ball 1 locked. Use the action button to control your Jedi powers and save the ball.
That's a bit careless. R2-D2 with the death stare. Oh no. I need to learn about this save feature.
You're quite clever. For a human. I shall pass your name on to General Organa.
I'm gonna rest my feet for a second. This is the gap I was talking about. That's a little bit larger than when I put them on. This side is fine though. This side's a lot better, but yeah, that's a nightlight. So Papa the Guy asked, any issues with my Mylar? Some people are saying it stops short and balls are leaving dimple marks. So which area? Do you mean at the very, very back? Oh, at the pop bumpers. That is excellent information because it looks like this doesn't really line up very well. I wish I had some spare Mylars in a circular shape. This one seems fine on the right. Almost makes me want to double it up, right? Does Pinmug sell the Mylar loops? I'm just kidding. Yeah, it looks like there could be maybe a bit of additional Mylar. I don't see any dimples yet, but again, folks, like I've got 3 hours on the game. Not really much. One thing that kind of, I mean, I guess it's built for this, but that stand-up or drop target, the drop target in front of the Sarlacc pit, like you're hitting it pretty hard. It feels to me like it's gonna want to break off one day. He's so funny, Zydeco Wookie. I was just gonna say that, especially this one on the left. The ball drops right on the switch here. This one, it should have something, it drops past the switch, so it should be okay. But this one, it drops right on the groove. You are right. One thing I didn't check was the shooter power.
Jedi Ball Saber is now available. Target is lit. I beg your pardon, but all the missions are now lit.
Get into this mess. I really don't know how.
I like how on last night's stream, like it was just constant achievements. It was so fun.
I've got to rest before I fall apart. My joints are almost frozen.
Shoot. Ball control. Try for something different.
R2, you take it.
It's you, you owe me, Junior.
Where do you think you're going? Well, I'm not going that way.
Zydeco, Wookie, I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Zydeco Wookie asked a question regarding knowing more about the windows. Each one is relative to a lane. You mean the inserts? Or like these? I think you're meaning these. So far, I haven't been able to really. I guess they point at something. Yeah, that is a good question. Where's Capt BZ when we need Capt BZ? No one knows everything about rules and reasons and such. That is a good question. Oops, wrong way. You know what? I would ask Grok or ChatGPT, but Grok seems to be better for, you know what? I talk about this like it's totally new or foreign, but lately I've really been using Grok AI on X. I had to get X Premium in order to live stream there. So, but you get a better AI tool to play with. Ooh, I have something hilarious to call out in a second, guys. See on the back, see in this video, what do you notice about those wire forms? Anyone notice the wire forms are powder coated in the video? These are chrome. That is, I don't know. That's the thing. I was really excited to have powder coated on the LE. I thought that would be interesting. I thought it would be different. Yeah, the LEs are supposed to be powder coated. This is bullshit. I wonder if they put the wrong ones on. Like who do I complain to? Or do I complain? It seems different. It seems like that was a call out, powder coated. I don't want to pull up the sheets and stuff, but as I was saying, I do I'll use Grok to research stuff about, like, for example, if you're sitting at a pinball machine in a tournament, I told you guys about this on stream before, but if you're going into a tournament and you have a list of games, I asked Grok to give me a 10-point tournament strategy for each of the games, including which games to choose and why. And it was like absolutely helpful. But it also, the thing about Grok, it has the source. So if you want more information, you click on it and it'll take you to Tilt Forums, or it'll take you to Kineticist, or it'll take you to Pinside. I think it is it's my favorite AI tool. And let's be honest, AI is just like a super powerful search engine that doesn't care about plagiarizing and stealing information. So I like how they just called it something different. But basically, AI is just strong search engine with no rules. So, yeah, I would ask AI, what about the colored windows? I don't think they light up separate. Let's keep our eye on it in the next game. And to be completely honest, like Jay Biscuity, I'm not upset whatsoever. I think the chrome goes with the chrome T molding, so absolutely I would never complain about it. I just swore it said the LE came with powder coated, and I don't know why. I thought it did. I thought I read that. Shoot, come on now.
offer only
back up into the Death Star and start a multi-ball.
Ball 2 locked.
C-3PO! Are there any other ways out of the cell bay? We've been cut off!
Some rescue. Came in here. Do you have a plan for getting out?
Afraid! We are... What the hell are you doing?
Somebody has to save us, Steve. Into the garbage, flyboy.
How's the audio for everyone, by the way? Do the game audio back up, or?
Half battle multi-ball. Jackpot.
Get in there, you big Cheerio!
Bonus multiply.
Wonderful girl!
The shaker motor has definitely entered the chat.
Triple jackpot. Jackpot. I suggest we try to obtain the next mystery award. Jackpot. Triple jackpot. Extra ball is lit.
Okay, extra ball lit kept moving, and all right, let's try to actually get the extra ball. That would be nice. Oh, it moved now. Okay, that's interesting. The extra ball moves from one lane to the. Okay.
Shot multipliers are lit. J.
Alright. So if I just wait, will extra ball move over to the other one? I feel like it will. Alright, sent another one into
Lock 2.
the Death Star.
Super skill shot completed.
Ah, no, out lane. No extra balls. No bonuses. Womp womp. I feel like the score was still good, though. I feel like it was a nice game, guy.
You're quite a good player.
All right,
For a
GC.
human.
I'll take it. Oof. Rest my feet in between games. I was watching some video between. I was watching
Well
my.
done. You will be remembered.
What the score was? Okay. I wasn't even watching my
You've
score.
defeated the Empire. You should be commended. Well done. You will be remembered throughout the galaxy.
Well, obviously, Busted
Very
Chops,
good.
that was my
Play
most
again.
fun game I had so far. One thing that is important to report, I have no technical issues yet. So maybe they refined some of the early technical issues by the time they made this game for me. Again, I'm like 654 of 770. I'm looking at the number. So I haven't had any disappointing rejects like I was expecting. That's a good thing. I'm starting to be able to actually follow the code and what I'm supposed to hit. Papa de Guy has a good comment. I think there needs to be more callouts for during the game. During my multi-ball, I had an add-a-ball ready and there's no notification for it besides on the screen. Yeah, and like, I don't look at the screen very much when I'm playing, right? You're looking down. So I think that the action button flashed a different color, but like, I think it's supposed to go green if I remember from the rules. And thank you, Aaron, for the comment. We buy pinball is Aaron. Thank you for the comment on the score. Yeah, set the GC. That was fun. So I think that the Jedi. I'm not sure if it flashes. I know it flashes. You mean the force ball save in the middle or the outlane ball save? Are they different? Yeah, so also Papa de Guy, on the outlanes, those are labeled also Jedi ball save, and I think this is force ball save. I think it's different. Excuse me. Okay, busted chops. Oh, Documengineer has a really great take. I didn't know that. So Documengineer said that the number plates are issued at random, so they don't know how many they've made. I didn't know that. That's excellent. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at my serial number for reference. Yeah, so my serial number ends in 6542, so maybe it is not. Oh, that sure felt good to rest my feet for a few minutes.
Junior.
The ratings indicate the shot multiplier is active. Place the shot multiplier.
Oof. Why did I not?
Those guys look really desperate. This could really save my neck. Get back to the ship.
I didn't use it. I didn't use it at the right time. It's weird how sometimes it plays like a track or in between game music, and sometimes it doesn't. What did it? Twitch gave you an error? I didn't see it on my end. I'm going to take a short break. I will be right back. I'll just leave the screen on the back so you can see what video mode videos go through and take a look around the playfield. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes. 4 minutes.
congratulations, but you know they watch that shit. I ain't even gon' get mad. I'm young, black and rich. He tried to sell me lies, bitch. I ain't buying shit. If we ain't talking money, then
Okay, I am back. Okay, folks, sorry about that delay. Shout out to the new follower we got when I was gone. Rudo Sal, welcome. Yeah, I went upstairs to refill my coffee and have a small snack and realized I was incredibly hungry. So I had like an energy bar and some Triscuits and I don't know. Then I messaged my wife and said, oh, I wouldn't be opposed to some lunch if you're doing lunch. And then realized I sent that message accidentally to my dad. And then I unsent it. And then my dad phoned and then proceeded to have a dad call. So anyways, it's real life, you know, real life. But I've got myself a refilled coffee. I apologize for wasting your time if you were hanging out, but you know what? It's Saturday and, but yeah, I always like to be kind of cognizant of wasting people's time. But yeah, it's funny because my wife's first initial and my dad's first initial, and obviously the last names are the same. So I've done this before where I accidentally message one of them about something that is not meant for them. So I got to be real careful. But yeah, I feel like definitely I feel like I should have what I should do is pause and have a snack more often, especially on like a 3-hour stream.
Scruffy look. Death Star multi-ball.
Yeah, and Neil McRae also, part of my issue is I quite often don't hit the shot square on. So, it's one of my...
Jackpot.
I don't think you're going to let us in, Arthur.
Jackpot. Oh, do hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're not going to make it.
I did the Add-a-ball we were talking about, Papa the guy. Oh, of course I drained him. Didn't really help.
Master Yoda saves the day. Oh, I knew he would.
You were no wonder.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Yeah, that's true, Neil McRae. Neil. That's true, Neil.
Multipliers are lit. Place a shot multiplier.
I gotta see if I can, in the adjustment settings later, if I can turn off the,
3, 2, 1.
make the modes pause the timer with the flippers held, because when I live stream I like to talk and
Shut down the main
the mode's timed down.
destroys the shore.
Hurry up. 5, 4, 3,
Everything's
2,
flashing.
1.
There'll be no escape for the princess this time. Don't you call me a mindless philosopher, you overweight glob of grease. Now come out before somebody sees you.
You place a shot multiplier. Death Star Lock 1.
Yeah, Jaws is my favorite game I own. Consistently, every time I play Jaws, I have fun. The streams are fun, so it's definitely top tier for me. But yeah, Neil, I'm excited for you. You got your Star Wars delivered today. I hope your experience playing it initially is as good as mine. I set it up last night, or yesterday afternoon, played it last night, played it for almost 3 hours today. I'm very transparent when I play a new game. I try to prove things right or wrong, and no technical issues so far. So like I said, my LE here might have been after some of the bugs were kinked out. So there's been no glitches on the back, on the screen, which is good. There is, I haven't had any rejects that weren't likely due to my shot quality. And everything flows. There's no shots that I just hate. Like, for example, even one of my other favorite games, which is John Wick. It is one of my favorite games too, mainly because of the theme. I like the theme so much. It has some shots that are just a pita to get consistently, especially when you really need them. But yeah, it is hard. But don't you find after you play John Wick, when you go on every other game, your on the fly defense is better? Like, I find that it teaches you, especially on Stern games where the flippers kind of perform the same. I find that after I play John Wick or even Black Knight Sword of Rage, which I have a loaner of, after after I get on that, I find I can defend on the fly better because it just speeds everything up. Yeah, that's right. I have gone away. I'm like, one of the only games I get sweaty on sometimes is John Wick, but it's fun. I think that the thing I like about it is you can start the modes quite easily, and then you can stage the multi-ball quite easily. But everything's fast. And but it was one that early on got kind of overlooked with the code. I feel like it was half-baked for a while. It looked the part, but I feel like it was half-baked for a while. Now I think it's good, and I do believe it will get better as it moves over pre-release to 1 point something code. But yeah, you got to play. So Neil, you got to play it at Stern and on the media day, did you? Star Wars. Switching from one caffeine source to another. Probably regret this if I try to have a nap or go to bed ever. One thing I need to figure out how to do, so the audio comes out via the HDMI into my computer here for streaming, but I don't have it in my in-ear monitor, so I'm used to having the game sound in my ears. So today I'm with one ear monitor in, one out. But that way, if I can at least hear my voice if it sounds goofy.
Do it again! Again! Rock a ball inside the Death Star!
Dang. It's funny. As soon as you say anything in pinball, it happens. So I said, I don't ever get any of those ramp rattles, and I don't ever get any right outlane drains. And then both of those things happened. Like immediately back to back. That's the rule of pinball.
You're quite a good player. For a human being.
I didn't even notice I was getting a half-decent score that time. Boots, welcome to the chat also. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Nice to have you. I feel like I'm going to be streaming this all weekend. I don't think I'm switching for the sake of switching. Each game I play, I feel a little more calm, a little more comfortable. And it is a big deal that this game is not frustrating me.
I do believe they think you are some sort of god.
If you guys have seen me play Dungeons and Dragons, again, a game I own and enjoy, half the time I'm pretty upset. But being part of being self-aware is knowing that the dopamine that we seek in pinball can come from many sources. The excitement, the negativity of losing, and the positivity of winning. And the other dopamine rush is the community. So if you ever wonder why all of you like pinball, it's because it does all of those things. You might not even know that that's why you like it, but it is. It makes you happy, it pisses you off, it makes you be in a friendly environment, and it excites you. So if you compete, it scratches the competitive itch too. So not to overthink pinball, but that's why you all like it, and that's why I like it. Yeah, We Buy Pinball, Aaron, 100%. We Buy Pinball says, I'm often upset at pinball, knowing I just needed that one last shot. It's great, yeah. the dopamine chase, but it's healthy. It's healthy dopamine chase. And there's nothing addicting about it at all. There's nothing addicting. Oh, so Boots, you had a chance to go and play Star Wars Thursday and you ended up staying in. Well, I believe these are going to be on location for quite a while. And the novelty will wear off, so there will be no lineups at some point. No. But another thing too, like Busted Chops asked earlier, what are my thoughts on this game after playing it for a couple of hours? Overall, my thoughts are, based on how this is released, it's pretty well baked for the code is very, very early, and like the light show is fantastic. The sound design is quite good, and I know they're going to tweak the sound design a little bit here and there. The video assets are excellent, in my opinion. Well utilized. A lot of them have sound matching, except at the in-between kind of trailer. So far, so good. I don't know what some of the negativity is about, but, I do respect negativity because some people have a lot more experience than I do at pinball. That's the truth. But from my seat over here, so far so good. After I play more and more and try to complete the modes, I'll know, hey, something's missing, or that was too easy, or that was too hard, or that was poorly balanced for scoring. Like so far, I've hardly started and finished very many modes. So, and just like that, Busted Chops is back. I was just saying, Busted Chops, I was continuing on your question earlier about, initial hot takes on the game. So, Boots' question, asking about what do I think about the two pops. So, they have not been a hazard. I think a lot of people are worried that they would just be shooting the ball down the center drain or the out lanes. I've barely experienced that, but I've really experienced what I think they're intended for, which is like a cross battle. So sometimes the ball will get in there and it'll be like, and it literally sounds like a battle. So I think that's cool. And yeah, I mean, so Neil McRae, do you know if both HDMI push a signal out? Because yesterday I was only getting a signal out of this on one of them, but it could have been because I was doing an update. Or is the other HDMI meant as the, okay, so it's only one. So what's the other one for? Like if a game has a mini screen, internal screens for the game. Okay. Okay. Like in Dialed In or other Star Wars? Yes. Okay, cool. Thanks for joining the chat too, by the way, Neil. I know you're a veteran in the community, and I appreciate your participating today. Okay, thank you. I got the lunch in 5 call from my daughter, but how's things, CNK? Nice to see you. You're sort of coming in at the tail end of the stream. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm going for lunch soon, but I do hope you'll come back. This stream, I'm going to have this on stream again tonight, I believe, for a more relaxing Saturday night stream. If anyone wants to join us, it'll be a thing. Afternoon, I'm going to watch field lacrosse with my family. My daughter's out kicking ass on field lacrosse in the rain, so I'll be there. But so far so good on the game. Technical issues I've found none yet. Screen hasn't done any glitching. But yeah, I really appreciate all the viewers who came and hung out today. It's been a good morning of pinball. It worked great for my timing this morning. No, I'm not always able to stream Saturday mornings because of family sports and stuff, but my general report from this point of view, playing this game, is that I think it came out of the oven very well cooked. And I mean that. Playing other games that were, you know, they needed a lot more code, or stuff didn't function, or shots were not, you know, tested before they finalized the design. This one seems good. Absolutely the reasons, without question, that I purchased this game. Maybe I can scroll to the credits. When I saw that it's Ray Day, Vinokur, and John Borg, I was sold. I had an awesome week playing John Wick and Metallica Remastered. This could have been almost any theme, and with that team behind it, I really believed in it, and there we go. This is a non-sponsored announcement either. I do not get paid to sell pinball or anything like that. It's just, I sincerely like this one. So, Ed Sheeran pinball. Only if it was like clips of a looping track, and it was like something we didn't all want to listen to. But yeah, Aaron at We Buy Pinball, thank you for the support and the likes on X and other platforms. Everyone, I'm gonna go eat lunch because I don't like. Usually when they call me twice, my wife and daughter seem to get more and more mad, and for some reason I get in trouble. But shout out to nitropinball, where I buy all my pinball stuff, and where I bought this game. And thank you so much to Eden. Eden helped deliver and set this one up, and it is very much appreciated. He is like a local pinball genius and is a friend of mine, and I'm learning a lot from Eden. So I want to have Eden and some of the local talent over on stream soon. So all right, I'll be right there. I told you, the more times I get yelled at from upstairs, it gets worse and worse. I'm somehow in more and more trouble. We're gonna stream over to raid over to Neon Ranch, because Neon Ranch got me into streaming, so I owe my streaming to them. I went to Neon Ranch and saw the rig, and Carrie was so nice and toured me, and so that's why I stream. So I like to provide support there when I can. Thank you so much. I will see you guys later.
So it's really just kind of like playing between what's on the table in front of you. Like Kent is currently at 10,000, and now he's all the way up to 12. So not a great slap save, not a massive amount of bonus, but you know, I wouldn't object to him going for inline drops